Hi, my name is Shannon Stone. I'm the Director of Investor Education for the Office of the Kansas Securities Commissioner. Our office exists to ensure transparency and fairness in the investment services industry. As the Director of Investor Education, I want to make sure that Kansans are well equipped to care for themselves, to care for their families, and create enduring wealth. So we are actively engaged in promoting comprehensive financial literacy education for Kansans of all ages around the state. My department has a particular educational emphasis on the detection and prevention of securities fraud. And so we've developed a mini workshop that helps Kansans to outsmart investment fraud. We start by identifying the most common victim of investment fraud, which is not the little old lady who lives alone down the street, but it is rather someone who has a college education, who makes above average income, who is an optimistic risk taker, and who is surprisingly financially literate. The second thing we want people to be aware of is the psychology of a fraud. That is, the 5 most common persuasion tactics that con artists use to get their victims' money. The persuasion tactics are all designed to trigger your emotions because you are much more vulnerable when you are emotional. Real-life examples of local and national cases and interviews with victims and con artists are also provided so audiences can see how easy it is to be deceived by a criminal. Lastly, we want people to know how to refuse and where to report suspected cases of investment fraud. One of the best ways to throw a con criminal off track is to ask questions like, is this investment opportunity registered with the state of Kansas? Are you licensed to sell securities in the state of Kansas? And while these are great questions, even more important than asking the questions is to verify the information that's been given. Legitimate investment professionals must be registered either with the SEC or with the Office of the Kansas Securities Commissioner in order to do business in the state. Additionally, the investment opportunities they offer must also be registered with the state. There are very few exceptions to this rule. If someone tells you that the investment opportunity that they are offering is unregistered, proceed with extreme caution. Unregistered securities are very risky and may even be fraudulent. When you call to verify information with our office, we will be able to tell you the background of that investment professional, their licenses, their work history, and any disciplinary action taken against them. It's important to know that 80% of fraud victims never called to verify the background information of their investment professional. You can reach our office at 1-800-232-9580 to request a confidential review of your own or any financial professional and any investment you are considering.